Hello, I am Meredith and welcome to this video tutorial on how to find images to use for your art history paper on Art Nouveau. I am on a PC, so please note some actions will differ slightly on a Mac computer. First, I'm going to define the public domain for you, then show you the many online resources to find public domain images, and finally show you how to put that image into your paper. As you can see, I have a document here from PACE defining public domain images. What it says is anything before 1923 is in the public domain. We know from class that Art Nouveau occurred during the years 1890 to 1910. So the years you are writing about in your paper are in the public domain, and double check and make sure that the images are in the public domain. So the best way to start is with a simple Google search. I am going to type the artist I am writing on, Klimt, plus public domain images. So that's about 2 million results. And I think we can narrow it down more. I'm going to add the first name. Even though Klimt is fairly famous, it's important to type his full name or any other artist's full name. Okay, so Gustav Klimt. Now we have about 35,000 results. The first site from the search is Wikimedia Commons. And actually, I might have suggested checking this page first before going into a Google search. Wikimedia Commons is a media file repository making available public domain and freely licensed educational media content under fair use to everyone. Fair use is for education, so those are definitely our purposes. This website acts as a common repository for various projects of the Wikimedia Foundation. Wikimedia is considered a trusted source, and I have actually seen professors use these images for some of their projects. So it's okay as long as you cite where you got the photo in your bibliography and also underneath the photo in the paper. Okay, so underneath this famous photo, the kiss, there is information on the date, medium, dimensions, current locations, source, and other versions of the painting. This could be very useful if, say, you are writing on the details of the gold robe. You can see that it's very good detail, which is important because this is an art history paper based on the images. If you're going to use any images, make sure they're good quality when you put them into the Word document. I also want to introduce you to search.creativecommons.org. You can search using any of these websites. If you search in this big search bar, it will take you to its findings. Gustav Klimt. And as you can see, the most findings are in Wikimedia. Most of these sites will have more modern pictures, but I wanted to introduce you to it and make you aware of the different public domain sites. And Creative Commons is really important. I also really love this site called dmoz.org.
At the Open Directory website, you want to go to Arts and Art History.
Search Gustav Klimt. Okay, we have 21 results. We click on them, and you can see different websites for which we can images. In my paper, I discussed the Kiss and Hope too. So to get them into my paper, I right-click and copy, then switch to my document and paste. You can also save the picture on your desktop and then insert it into the paper. This way you have more control of the you can edit them in Office Picture Manager. Crop the section of the painting that maybe your paper focuses on. So I also wanted to take you to this. This showed up in our first search results. It looks like a pretty good website. However, don't be fooled by pages like this one. It says the Klimt collection, but this is all reproductions of his work. Just remember to be careful and make sure you are reading all the fine print. Museums are the final resource that I highly recommend you use. Online access gives students an opportunity to find many different museum collections. Museums with art have a collection of public domain images since they print cards and replicas of various artists. Start with the Metropolitan Museum of Art. They have a great timeline of art history. And many Art Nouveau images. The Paul Getty Museum focuses on the visual arts and provides access to a range of online research tools. Start brainstorming early on to create a working thesis within the assignment time constraints. As you cite sources, evaluate their value and reliability. Part of using images is writing strongly and clearly about them in your work. This website is the Owl at Purdue website, and it's for the visual rhetoric. This is the overview. This is a great chart about organizing your thoughts on the image. And then also this page, the images page, visual rhetoric. Goes through other images, clip art, illustrations and diagrams, graphs, photos, and manipulated images. These don't necessarily concern you, but it's always good to know how to use these as well. It's definitely a helpful place to start, and it provides guidelines for writing about images clearly. Owl Purdue also has a great showing MLA work cited and exactly how it should be done. In most art history papers, you will be using MLA. So you see it gives you the correct format. Finally, I wanted to take you to a website via Reed College. It contains information on citing images in MLA, APA, and Chicago style citations. This information about the image is really important, and it definitely helps me when I'm writing. The Pace Library website. Don't forget to cite where the images come from in your paper. Pace has a video tutorial on its web from its Cite Right workshops. Definitely look at this if you get the chance. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Here's my information. And good luck with the paper.